China's growing number of aircraft carriers, along with their increasingly advanced capabilities. China's most advanced aircraft carrier, the Fujian, is expected to have the ability to carry out deckload strikes, a type of swarm attack that could help the country's navy gain a first-mover advantage in combat. The Fujian is China's third aircraft carrier. Official media said China is about to enter a three-aircraft carrier era, with the Fujian expected to enter service by 2025. With a full displacement of more than 80,000 tons, the Fujian is the world's first conventionally powered aircraft carrier to feature electromagnetic catapult technologies. China's growing number of aircraft carriers, along with their increasingly advanced capabilities. China's most advanced aircraft carrier, the Fujian, is expected to be able to carry out deckload strikes, a type of swarm attack that could help the Navy gain a first-mover advantage in combat. A deckload strike refers to the ability to rapidly launch a large number of aircraft at once. The Fujian features a flat, full-length flight deck and 3 electromagnetic catapults with a resting gear. Its full load displacement exceeds 80,000 tons. It is the first conventionally powered aircraft carrier in the world to adopt electromagnetic catapult systems, a configuration that had previously only been operational on the nuclear-powered USS Gerald R. Ford. According to Chinese media commentary, the Fujian is equipped to support a diverse air wing comprising fixed-wing fighters, electronic warfare aircraft, airborne early warning and control platforms, anti-submarine warfare aircraft, and unmanned systems. Chinese military commentators have stated that the aircraft to be deployed will include the J-15T catapult-compatible version of the J-15 Flying Shark, the J-15D electronic warfare variant, and potentially new generation platforms such as the J-35 and the KJ-600 early warning aircraft. China's most advanced aircraft carrier, the Fujian, is expected to have the ability to carry out deckload strikes, a type of swarm attack that could help the country's navy gain a first-mover advantage in combat, according to state broadcaster CCTV on Saturday. A deckload strike refers to the ability to rapidly launch a large number of aircraft at once. This tactic was used by the U.S. Navy during the Vietnam War for shock effect. While military experts had speculated that the Fujian would be able to carry out these attacks. The Fujian's commissioning will enable the Chinese People's Liberation Army Navy to operate in 3 key maritime theaters simultaneously: the East China Sea, South China Sea, and the broader Western Pacific. Debate continues over whether the Fujian will be assigned to the East Sea Fleet or the South Sea Fleet. While the East Sea Fleet lacks a carrier and faces tensions across the Taiwan Strait, proponents for the South Sea Fleet argue that regional challenges, particularly increased U.S. naval activity and Philippine disputes in the South China Sea, demand a more capable deterrent force. The carrier's range and endurance may also enable deployments into the Indian Ocean and the Middle East, supporting the protection of maritime lines of communication and overseas interests. This includes the strategic corridor from the South China Sea through the Strait of Malacca into the Western Indian Ocean and the Red Sea. These discussions also involve the role of carrier-based air power in supporting China's anti-access area denial strategy, which aims to extend engagement range and deter intervention from external military forces, particularly in the context of U.S. Navy presence in the region. Unlike the US-led Western naval system, which operates through a gang-up approach, using military alliances to form joint maritime forces for blockades and intimidation in regions like the Western Pacific, China's strengthening carrier force provides crucial strategic balance. The entry of the Fujian into service will bring the PLA Navy to a fleet of 3 aircraft carriers. This force level permits rotational deployments, with 1 carrier available for operations, another in port for replenishment or maintenance, and the third undergoing training or preparation. Military analysts have emphasized that such a structure is necessary to sustain a continuous presence in priority regions, including the Taiwan Strait, the South China Sea, and areas of the Western Pacific. Recent dual-carrier exercises involving the Liaoning and Shandong in 2024 were cited by state sources as examples of this evolving capability. Additionally, during its final sea trial phase, CCTV emphasized that the Fujian could be used to support long-range transport missions, including with cargo aircraft, indicating a broader operational scope. China's most advanced aircraft carrier, the Fujian, is expected to be able to carry out deckload strikes, a type of swarm attack that could help the Navy gain a first-mover advantage in combat. A deckload strike refers to the ability to rapidly launch a large number of aircraft at once, a tactic used by the U.S. Navy during the Vietnam War for shock effect. While military experts had speculated the Fujian would be able to carry out these attacks, the state media report yesterday was the first to highlight the ability. China's aircraft carrier technology is marking a historic leap as it enters the critical phase of combat capability development. Technical assessments indicate that the Fujian's electromagnetic launch and arrest systems could be powered by a medium-voltage direct current MVDC integrated power system. This infrastructure is designed to supply power not only for launch systems but also for high-consumption radar and communications equipment. Reporting from both domestic and foreign sources has described the ship as fitted with ESA radars and high-energy electrical generators. These systems are compatible with future naval developments, including potential electromagnetic railguns or laser weapon systems. The ship's propulsion is based on steam turbines with auxiliary diesel generators, and its maximum speed is estimated to be around 31 to 35 knots, with a range that may approach 10,000 nautical miles. The integrated design is considered a platform for evaluating technologies relevant to future Chinese nuclear-powered carriers, possibly designated as Type 004 or 005, expected by the end of the decade. In September 2012, China commissioned its first aircraft carrier, the Liaoning. The Shandong, China's second aircraft carrier and first domestically built, entered service in December 2019. The Fujian is expected to be commissioned by the end of the year, joining two active carriers, the Liaoning and Shandong. The full commissioning of the Fujian may occur as early as August 2025, coinciding with the PLA anniversary, though estimates suggest the process could extend into early 2026 depending on test outcomes and integration milestones. The homegrown aircraft carrier had been progressing steadily in sea trials since the first test in May last year and would soon form a three-carrier fleet for the Chinese Navy.